once she knows, now she can actually help. And it's seeing these characters make these mistakes and learn from them. That's something you can do. That's one of the reasons I like writing a show about teenagers as well, because you see them learn so much. They don't have to be the characters. If you write a crime procedural, CBS, like I did one a long time ago, the characters have to be perfect. They all have to be infallible. They all have to be John Wayne, smashing through the door with guns blazing, and they can make no mistakes. I love these characters because they screw up all the time, and they learn from it.
Yeah.
Flawed.
But it does bring us closer together as well. I mean, yeah.
It'll be a little both.
A little both.
And I'll try to write. I'll try to get more situations.
I was actually in the trailer when they wrote that one scene, and I was like, dude, she was writing the scene. It's great.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Did you read the first one already?
Yeah.
Kind of cool. All right.
It worked.
Special Stilinski time.
Hi.
Hey.
Being a huge Stilinski family, I have a lot of feels.
I've become very familiar with that word.
Yeah. We have to
Feels.
make up
It's
a
a
lot.
very Twitter, Tumblr word.
All the feels.
I see Galen Hurd there. Are you familiar with that word now too, Gail? With Walking Dead?
What was it?
We don't
Explain to me,
care.
because I'm like the guy who's like,
Well, we don't know very
the Victrola's not working.
Feels feeling. Go ahead with your question, love.
Wait.
Seriously, I want you to get your time.
We don't know a lot about you guys, and so we sort of make up a lot in our heads. What is your personal headcanon for the Jeep? Like, what do each of you feel like it represents and how you got to it, and if Dylan and Lyndon can answer before Jeff?
Headcanon means what you...
Look at
That's really interesting because I've actually never thought about that, Mike. I feel like I guess I've always just thought of it as being like that kind of typical thing of like, you know, this was his car at one point, and it's kind of like it's just always been kind of like our car, and now it's just like one car that we still have, and then just like a hand-me-down to me. I don't know, that's how I've always thought of it.
I think they're in
Totally thought of it.
one of the middle ones, not the big one. I think the next one.
And you like really totally wanted a Jeep.
Oh, I like that better.
Wait,
That's what I thought too.
Because a Jeep is, you know,
I like Lyndon's version.
Yeah.
Consider that the headcanon.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
And does it have a name?
Roscoe.
I have a name for your
I've been
dress.
asking about the name for a long time. Yeah. Want to put a little more thought into that? I don't know. Gee, Roscoe. Okay, Roscoe. All right. We're going Roscoe.
Over here.
You want to take a picture of you with this one?
You give us one half, so I'm gonna have to do it. Montana!
We all do that too.
Exactly. Second of all, I wanted to know, because we talked about the guys a lot, so I wanted to know what's going to happen with Lydia and
My arms.
situation and how it's going to evolve in the next season and what's going to be open.
Hold it up.
Thank you.
What's her role in?
The Banshee. Oh, right. Lydia has some great stuff next season. She's the fun stuff about doing a show like this is we get to explore a lot of different mythologies, and the idea of the Banshee I've never seen on TV really.
Darby O'Gill and the Little People. There was a Disney movie called Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Sean Connery, and there was a banshee in it.
Well,
Yeah, me too. Banshee.
a lot more about her. What we try to do is we really try to attempt to research these mythologies really well. So it's fascinating stories about the whaling banshee and how there's interesting things like if it's a really important person in the community, that more banshees can show up outside the door to wail. But it's really going to be about this teenage girl learning her power, learning her ability. So we're gonna see that.
Right in the middle.
Hi, my name is Adriana.
Hi, Adriana.
Hi. At the end of season,
Friend Dylan.
I'd be like,
we see Peter kill Jennifer, saying that he's always been the alpha. So I was wondering if later in the season we're going to see Peter and Scott go head to head for the lead alpha.
That would be a spoiler. We've always considered Peter our kind of Iago. So he's a manipulator. He's kind of Richard III. Shakespeare. He was the writer back then. We have high aspirations for a show called Teen Wolf. Literary. But he is a manipulator, and we're going to see him psychologically manipulating a lot of people, and we're also going to see him get a taste of his own medicine, actually. So whether he vies for that role this season or in the coming one, we'll have to wait and see.
And I was so pissed when he killed her, because I loved him.
Oh my God! I know. We actually regret that.
I know. I know!
Bring her back!
Really?
It's like we can't keep doing that.
It could just be a flesh wound.
It's like too hard to pull off.
The problem is we had that last scene figured out way before we even cast her, and all along the season we were like, we sure want to do that. Sure want to do that.
My
So this
hands
must
are
be.
shaking.
I want to ask Gail. This must be really difficult because you kill everyone on the show. Walking Dead.
Oh. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night. Over here?
That fist I'm dying.
I am very pissed for you guys. I'm maybe after the time I'll give them to you.
Oh. I don't know the answer to that question.
Say it again.
I just don't know what I'm allowed
I
to say.
have tips for you guys.
Oh, yeah, we'd love
You want to toss them?
Yeah.
Now? I can
Hell yeah! It's so sweet of you to bring us stuff.
Did you bring one for me? Did you really?
I can be a Teen Wolf. Another question while we're.
Okay, next. Yeah, one last one. This is our final here.
Hi.
Oh.
I have a question for Dylan.
Yeah.
Your character seems to get into a lot of awkward situations.
Yeah.
I want to know if you've ever been in any really awkward situations.
Oh, yeah. I'm the most awkward human being. Look at me. What did I do with this? When did this happen? I was very... yeah, I mean, I was always... I'm really an innately super shy person. What? See? I'm super shy, super awkward. I'm very human in that sense. So I get into a lot of awkward situations all the time. I mean, I think maybe they do stop. I think as you get older, you get better at it, at life.
Something doesn't seem to be happening for me. But it's always awkward.
It's what?
I'm always awkward as I get older. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this right now. We are so awkward. Everyone's like, oh my god.
One more in the middle. Go for it.
Hi, thank you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
thank you.
Weird. Okay. Hi. I just wanted to say, Jeff, thank you so much for letting Dylan be the amazing actor he is on this show. Because
They're not even listening.
I'm the same age as you, and I've never met someone.
He puts it on.
So there's that. And then also on to say, is there any scene that you or Lyndon really have shot that has been really hard for you as an actor to film?
Did you not hear the question because you were doing that?
Trying on my new
Like a specific in particular? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a particular scene, yeah.
Yeah, that's already aired?
Sure,
Oh,
or not.
Actually, I can't do that. I mean, seeing, as I was talking about before, like, it's really hard for me as a human, as a person to choose, shy away from emotion and not want to, you know, exactly go right to that immediately in front of somebody. But especially, I feel like, you know, growing up with my dad, I'm very close with my dad and my mom, as you guys know from the panel. And for me, with my parents, you know, I love them more than anyone in the world. But for some reason, it's almost like hardest to get that way in front of the people you love the most, you know? And so anytime that I had to do something with Lyndon, you know, that was emotional. I would say that those were always the hardest sort of the dramatic scenes, because like I really feel like, you know, like it's like my dad, and you know, it's really hard for me to get that way in front of my dad, you know?
Thank you for letting me ask a question.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you guys.
Thank you guys, all of you are